Said hello to John Terry.
Good John, keep going, mate. Ed, unfortunately. Not even a smile.
It's awful,
what
isn't
was
it?
going through your head?
Why I did that.
John! Keep going, John. You're doing really well.
Big
and I said to him, what, do you know him then? I was thinking maybe soccer age.
Yeah.
No, never
There's
met
a
him.
previous connection.
So I went to the Eubank Ben fight Saturday. There was a lot of footballers there, a lot.
What did you chat to Deckers about there?
So obviously he's made...
Are you annoyed that he's replaced you with Declan Rice?
No, it's a good relationship.
So obviously Rice is mates with Liv. He come over and like we shook hands.
He came over to you.
And then hello.
Tom Garratt.
No,
Oh my God, it's Tom Garratt from me.
Gordon Ramsay was there.
Oh, he's doing a half Ironman.
Welcome to our brand new set.
Yeah, we've got new lights. And thank you for 50,000 subscribers.
Thanks for 50,000. Please like, subscribe, 5 stars on
We actually haven't
Spotify.
recorded a podcast in about a month.
I don't
You're
think
right,
that's
mate.
true. What's wrong with you?
He wants
Oh, he knows he's got to do this all over again for another half.
Can you come in with some good vibes, please?
Mate, we've had great vibes without
Good
you.
vibe,
Maybe
good
you're the
vibe.
vibe killer.
Well, look at him.
We just had a pint.
We actually did have a pre-match pint, guys.
How'd it go? Did you actually drink yours?
I enjoyed Guinness. It was lovely.
Theo left his drink.
Again?
No, I left your drink.
No, you poured out mine into yours, which therefore means it was
I
yours.
finished my
the
drink,
problem?
poured yours into it.
I had a different pint entirely.
Why did you have such a problem finishing your drink?
Cream.
Why are you not talking? What's your problem?
Oh, he's got a safe word. Have you actually? Oh no, we got to work it out. I want to kill Lewis.
Die, Lewis,
Oh,
die.
That's got to be bleep. That's horrendous.
That's fucking bad from you.
He says it all the time.
No,
Safe word.
no. He's gaslighting.
He's
us
never
now.
even
This is
said
horrendous.
that.
He always says that.
Penis,
dead.
bumhole, sperm, spunk, fanny, vagina,
Oh, worm.
axwound,
No, I think it's
arse.
do you know what? I think it's actually more sophisticated than that. I don't think it's going to be in
Clarence
the gut.
Seedorf.
I actually have a genuine question,
Yeah, go on.
which I came to the floor with originally.
What do you do? What do you mean?
Also, it's his fault if he doesn't end up
Wait,
talking.
before you do that,
but-
can I just say shout out to Reeves Bad Wolf. Reeves unleashed a wolf today.
No,
Yeah, it's actually class.
In
I
philosophy,
fucking love
there's
it.
like
No, it's the
good wolf
dragon.
versus bad
It's
wolf.
the dragon.
It's good to have Bad Wolf back.
You know, when the sun comes out, it's
Well, the dragon was released yesterday. We went for a little first-time pitch-side drink after the pod.
We
or
did,
stream.
and someone left with half a pint.
Someone did
remaining.
leave with half a pint.
I finished the pint.
You left one and a half
Lie.
pints, actually. You
That's
left
a lie.
1.5 pints.
And I'll explain why I wasn't feeling well later in the episode. Lewis.
Oh, foreshadowing.
very good.
Do you want my question, or should we talk about drinking pint?
Oh, I know what it is. It's brother.
Yeah!
Brother.
It's what?
Brother.
Brother. My brother.
How did you get that from him pointing at you?
Because
I
I
know
was
him.
going like that to Lewis.
Yeah, so we went out. You let her down the
You
team.
were fucking embarrassing.
He
as
did.
always.
Do you know what? Because we were saying, he was giving it like the big one before, like nothing better than pint with the lads. Oh, it's just amazing. Oh, I wish I
No,
was
it's
there
a
now.
facade, mate. It's a facade.
Yeah, it's a lie.
God. No, I do love it.
I am hearing rumours though that he went home because we were meant to go for a pint with the lads, just us four, for once, not on camera, and you got your vlogging camera out.
I don't agree. Not on
Oh,
camera.
that is true. You know.
I didn't-
I don't agree to that. I vlog my life now.
Yeah.
There's literally.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
And
You
you
wait,
get-
you wait until you're with your more interesting friends and film them.
Yeah,
My
and he
mate
kept-
back.
he
Hey, you
kept
don't watch my
poking at-
vlogs. Charlie's the
kept
main
poking at
star.
us to do things. Kept poking at us to do things on the vlog. Oh, do something
Yeah,
funny
do
for the
that,
vlog.
say
You
something.
said,
What's he doing today?
you said to Reeve, take this camera now, neck your drink with the camera underneath the pint. And if you
That's
don't
true.
do that, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
That's
You're
what you
going to
said.
have to fucking
Oh, do you
hold
know what's
that.
even- do you know
Hundreds
what's
of
even
thousands of
worse?
people wait to watch
Do
this
you
stuff.
wanna, this is a little behind the curtains Easter egg on Lewis's vlogs, by the way. Yesterday, he said something that he thought was going to get a response from everyone, and nobody laughed. And then he went, "Oh, just do a laugh off camera so I
Yeah.
can cut that in."
What did he say?
Ah, yeah. I forget about that.
yeah,
What did I
exactly,
say?
mate.
You made, like 5 minutes later, said, Reeve, just laugh. Reeve did a laugh, and he was like, right, I'm going to edit that so you
put
laugh.
that in with my
Don't
jaw.
ruin
laughed
the
at me.
art
You
of the
don't even
vlog.
remember
He
the
said a
joke.
shit
No,
joke. He's
it's
trying to be
just a
funny.
horrendous
Don't ruin the art of the deal, man.
No, you know what you are? You're snide, mate.
Oh, he said the S word.
You are snide.
Wesley Schneider.
It's not legitimate content. You just snide.
You've never seen a single one of my vlogs.
You know the funniest thing is
yeah.
about your
I watched the ones where you were
My
mentioning
ones-
me in the first 2 seconds.
My ones are completely wrong. By the way, this is
I
the
watched
only
your
time
5
I've
a.m.
done.
vlog where you lied about what time you got.
this
I'm
one-
saying that's the only one I watched.
That's
the
the
one where
only
you
time.
mentioned me at the start.
All the others have been based around what I'm doing.
I'm not saying you don't.
The bike one.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't
No,
watch
no,
I know you didn't.
That, mate.
I knew you did
Also,
because I
you made
dropped
me
your
take
bike like
thumbnail
4
pictures
times
of it
around
as
the
well.
house, and I thought I would have got a message.
Say that again.
Nothing. Doesn't
No,
matter.
say that again.
He said he dropped Jody 4 times.
I said I was dropping game on the bike ride.
Can't say that, mate.
Well, what? Sorry, why would I have commented again?
Nothing.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
Honestly,
it.
don't
You
worry
would know
about
if
it.
you watched.
Just
It's fine.
honest, yeah. You're obviously just not a real
Do you know what's
friend.
interesting?
You're not a real friend.
I watch all of Theo
I'll watch
Baker's
all your
videos.
stuff.
Thanks,
That's
mate.
weird.
I watch all of
But
Theo
you
Baker's
upload more
videos.
than I do.
I watch all Theo Baker's videos. I watch all Ree videos.
Thanks,
It's fine,
man.
you know.
I appreciate it.
You watch them because
don't
they're
watch
entertaining.
mine.
I don't watch yours because they're not entertaining. That backfired, didn't it?
Wait,
It's actually true, my
you
boy.
You're a
rocking-
streamer now.
You have a stream actually now.
It is you rocking up halfway between these shows and whipping it out for 10 seconds and then putting it
Genuinely, my vlogs are
I
complete
genuinely
shit.
tried to watch your stream.
Tried.
I couldn't fucking. I felt like such a boomer.
I couldn't
clicked
type in the correct
I
Twitch
clicked.
username.
I've had Twitch in the past. I clicked the link and it just wasn't. It was like opening
You
in
have
like
to get the app.
Instagram and like it was. I just gave up. I felt like such a loser. I couldn't work it out. I felt like a.
Damn, you missed out on a stream of a lifetime.
Did you stream last night?
Nah,
Oh.
drink, nah.
You should become an in real life streamer. That I'd watch that.
I'm not gonna lie, like half your streams have been me
Yeah,
absolutely
you should
smashed.
You should have
like trying to fix
You
technical
should have done a
problems
real life stream us drinking at the pub, mate.
Have you not got friends to go out with and like spend time with?
in London.
Do you have a girlfriend?
He's looking at them.
Huh?
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, me and Charlie do stuff.
When you hang out with her?
When's the last time you
go
went
Beast Mode,
out? Oh,
Declan.
you need to get that seafood ball that me and Liv went to.
I don't like seafood.
You get to keep 2 cuisines to eat for the rest of your life. I'll give you options.
Oh, I see.
You
Go
have
on,
to
then, give me the
choose.
options.
So we have Italian, Thai,
Yep.
Spanish,
Yep.
Mexican, American, Japanese, Argentinian,
Yep.
Greek,
Yep.
Turkish, French,
Yep.
Brazilian,
Yep.
Portuguese,
All of the above.
Chinese,
All of the above.
Indian,
Just name every.
or Indonesian.
I'll take Indian, Italian, bosh.
I am
No, you get to keep 2. You can only eat 2 for the rest of your
Okay,
life.
yeah,
definitely
Indian and Italian.
for sure.
Oh, okay. Really?
For sure, and then Turkish.
Interesting. I personally would go Greek and
Turkish,
Or,
you would say
yeah,
Turkey.
Greek
Greek
wouldn't
and Japanese. I would go.
you? Spend a lot of time in Turkey.
I
No,
go.
Turkish is like chicken kebab.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying you spend,
Rice.
yeah.
I order Turkish all the time.
You spend a lot of time.
I'm
Declan.
Greek actually. Maybe I'll
No.
go Greek over Turkish. I'll
Yeah.
go Greek. I'll go Greek.
Mediterranean.
Greek and Italian.
Mediterranean.
Greek and
I
Italian.
would go Argentinian and
Yeah, that's a
Steak,
close
steak,
one.
steak.
That-
What the
I've
fuck
gone
to
Greek over-
Argentina, mate?
Steak.
Steak. Gaucho. That's
No,
got-
gaucho is
Argentina.
shite. Don't you ever bring up gaucho and steak again.
No, it's an Argentinian steakhouse.
Don't you
I'm trying to
dare.
give him an example.
I'll probably go Argentinian and Italian.
Really? I'm 100% on Japanese.
Is pizza in Italian?
Japanese or Indian, you're up there though.
Yeah.
Pizza in Italian?
Sorry, are we
Italian.
doing?
You keep 2 for the rest of your life.
I'm sorry,
no,
with
no.
it. English.
Oh yeah, brilliant, mate. It's not. That's got not
gonna-
a scratch on any.
We're going to have
He's-
fish and chips for the rest of your
Home.
life.
You'll never have a home comfort meal again in your life. Are you telling
Which
me?
is what? What's your home comfort meal? Chicken tikka masala? Is that what you're going to say?
Corned beef,
That's
corned beef
actually
casserole.
That's Britain's greatest dish.
Yeah. It's
You like shepherd's pie?
Aye, shepherd's
I
pie.
don't really like shepherd's
I
pie.
don't like mate, shepherd.
Bangers and mash. I mean, you
prefer-
never have bangers and mash again.
So you'd have bangers
I
and
like
mash
British
over like
food. I
a
like
peach-
British food.
I don't. I couldn't give up a nice steak pie. Oh
No.
you're giving that up. A parma. You're never having it again.
It's like you're trying to do an
like-
impression of a northerner.
Yeah, you really are trying hard here, mate.
Like
Just
we all
say the
know.
ones you want.
We all know
It
that
is
you'd rather have
objective,
pizza.
yeah.
and
I
pizza.
actually think I'm right there. I'd miss my home comfort food.
No, Italian is objectively just better than British.
I'd
food.
no. I'd
It
say
is.
Italian and English.
It is 100%.
I'd have those two.
You'd
Then
never
I
have
have
chicken
everything
and
for life.
you never have
You
chicken
know-
and rice ever again.
True.
My daily life's. I'd
You
love
are going to have to
this
cut
food.
this, but that's what.
Tom,
You're a terrible human.
It's a joke.
let us know your meals at the bottom.
I think it's quite a close one though. A lot of people, you know, like they do love like a Portuguese peri peri.
It's a joke. Fucking hell.
There's quite a lot of Beast Mode Nation stuff that's been happening recently. I mean, you did the Boston Marathon. We went Beast Mode at Ball League. You went to the boxing fight.
Beast Mode Boxing, Beast Mode Baller League, Beast Mode Boston.
Right.
It went Beast Mode Nation. Damn, loads of humdingers there.
Where do you want to start?
Right, what was the most boring? Theo, how did your marathon go?
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay, what was the next one?
Did you
Ballers
shit
League.
yourself at any point?
Yeah, did you happen to shit yourself after we laughed at Tom for
That's a
shitting
genuine
himself?
question. 'cause
You shit yourself?
I followed him all race, and
By
he
the way,
stopped for a
thanks
bit.
for clipping out the bit where he goes again, and it's like no one responds to it. Like I have done that before.
What happened?
On the TikTok of us talking about it, I say, "Oh, I shit myself the other day," and you go again, and then it just cuts to me carrying on with the story, like, and the comments are like,
That's pretty funny, though.
Again, why is that just being skipped past? Like, I just agreed I'd shit myself
That's
multiple
funny, isn't it?
times.
It's funny, you did though.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's getting cut out as well.
No, I didn't shit myself in the race.
Oh.
You shit yourself after?
Oh, he actually did. Oh, go on, tell the story.
You pooed your pants.
Theo pooed his pants in bed.
No.
After laughing at Tom,
That's not
Yeah,
what happened.
that's
for
actually
that,
mental.
he woke up with poo in his bed.
That's karma.
That's not what happened.
It actually
then
makes me
explain.
worry, like, who's the next out of me and you now?
So
well, you're like basically on the borderline of death.
Yeah.
You do have a loose arsehole, so it's probably you.
I had a big shit this morning. I just made it to the toilet.
So
though.
what happened was, all right,
Oh, here we go.
I was on the way home and I went to order the chicken with the dinner.
How much of this story you're about to tell us is completely irrelevant?
No, this is very relevant.
Wait, what are you talking about on the way home from
From Boston on the plane.
Right.
I went to order the chicken. They go, sorry, was sold out.
Of chicken.
Sold out.
So what did I choose? The next best thing, lobster mac and cheese.
After you just said you don't like lobster. As
No, I
well.
do like lobster, but now I don't like lobster.
Posh flight, innit?
Lobster mac and cheese.
Lobster. Oh, yeah, shit, yeah.
Adidas paid for it. Thank you,
Are the
Adidas.
parents still on the board?
You got business on the way back.
They paid for my flights.
Oh, is that a genuine question? I thought you were economy both ways. No, business on both.
Obviously.
He's not going to
Oh
go
my
on
God, look at
economy.
his face.
How dare you even suggest such a horrible thing?
That's crazy. Fair play though. No, yeah, that's
I've got to
good.
rest my legs.
Yeah, no, that's good. excuse. Yeah.
Anyway, so-
sorry guys, I can't do economy because my legs are so tight.
Meanwhile, your mum and dad are still on the way back from Australia.
They're on a-
They didn't come to watch.
No, they're on a
No,
fucking
from
still back from
Australia.
they're on a
Australia.
cruise, mate. It's still on the way home.
They're on a fucking dinghy,
Anyway,
mate.
so I had the lobster mac and cheese. And as I was eating it, I was like, oh, this is all right. But a bit like, why am I eating all this? Anyways, I land at 7 a.m., get out of the airport at 8, and it's a 2-hour drive back. There's lots of traffic. And I'm in the car and I'm like, ooh, don't feel too good. I'll just stop and get some Gaviscon.
What's Gaviscon
Like
do?
for heartburn. I thought I'd had heartburn. I was like, fucking
You've not
hell.
seen the advert with the little
I'm not
fireman
feeling
go down
good.
the throat?
Yeah, I was not
Okay.
feeling good. Windows down. I was like, I almost pulled over to just be stuck on the side of the road, but I thought that's going to be, if I do that, it's recipe for disaster.
Or a point's gone.
Anyway, I get in at like
Nah, he's
10,
already on
instantly on the toilet, explosive,
Can he lose any more?
explosive diarrhea, projectile vomit.
Overdraft of aura.
Wait, out on the side of the road?
Now I get home finally. It was
Okay.
a really tough journey. Next few hours proceeded to, we've all had food poisoning, right?
Yeah, we have.
We've all had. It's
What
not
do you think poisoned you? The
the lobster mac and
lobster
cheese.
or,
You know when you get food poisoning, you can always tell what it was.
The scent of people in economy.
or the flight
If you can tell what it
attendant's
was, why didn't you stop eating it? Why didn't you think,
Oh, these
No,
peasants.
Lewis, when you're eating it, you don't think it's giving you food poisoning. When you
I'm
get food
far
poisoning,
too close to economy here.
you've had food poisoning, right?
I've never had it.
What?
Fuck off, mate.
Wait,
you have had it. You just didn't know it
You
was that.
eat substantially more weird food
You
than
can
me.
get it
I
from
eat very
lettuce,
simple
mate. You can get it
stuff.
from anything.
You
Yeah.
can't get food poisoning from lettuce.
Get it from every food.
You can.
pretty much.
No, but you can look at lettuces and be like, that's all right.
No, you can't see bacteria.
What, are you a fucking
I've
rabbit?
never had
I've
food
had it,
poisoning. I've
and it's
never had
like,
it.
You can
I
sort
literally
of-
couldn't even drink anything without being sick.
It's
and
awful.
stuff. It's
But
never had it. It
you
sounds
can-
awful.
You almost have like a feeling of, this is what I got it from. Like I've had it before. I said,
Yeah,
carbonara.
definitely,
You have that feeling.
Well, usually, you go back to what you ate, and
Yeah,
then when
yeah.
you became ill. So usually, you thick
Yeah.
twat.
Yeah, he's got a point, to be fair. Anyways, that's the
It's not
whole...
a week later, and you go,
Mate, the whole
well, last
day-
Tuesday I did have that chicken.
It was rough. I was like in and out of sleep, just like projecting and just like diarrhea. Like,
You do project a lot.
vomit. It was a bad time.
Astral projection.
What does your last
and
do
it-
when you're doing all this?
She wasn't even there. She was out in
Get
Reading
the Uber
back
off your
home.
cock.
I was on my own. I was like a bit like, I've just finished the Boston Marathon. My fucking legs didn't work.
Johnny.
Mate, my legs didn't work.
Johnny, I've shot myself.
My legs didn't work. So you knew.
Theo, I'm going to work. Johnny, please. I'm covered in poo.
Give me double decadence.
Please.
That's all I wanted.
Johnny, I thought it was sweat. Johnny, please.
Stop ruining the story.
I've got poo and cum everywhere.
No, definitely not cum.
Why
No, it
not?
makes you feel better. That cures every
Now,
illness.
all I wanted to do after the marathon was just
cum?
eat,
Wanking.
No,
eat
it
like
doesn't.
loads of
That's
food, but I
not
couldn't
true.
eat anything. But
Sorry,
anyway,
you still telling me story?
Yeah.
Anyways.
Talking about coming.
well, where was I?
Yeah,
So
but I'll
you're
not sack
dragging
it
me
off.
out.
You're a projectile vomiting
You got
in bed.
food poisoning. Yeah, well done.
anyway, so-
and then you shit shit your
I finally
panties.
stopped throwing up, and like the diarrhea is non-stop. It's relentless, man. It's awful.
Relentless.
And I go to sleep, and like
I bet you it wasn't that bad.
About
Yeah,
4 a.m.
and one
About
poo.
4 a.m.
Yeah,
I was like, about 4 a.m. It was quite hot, and I was like, a bit sweaty. So I felt my shorts, and it was a bit sweaty,
You sleep in shorts?
like pajama shorts, yeah.
Oh my God, how old are you?
And then I wake up, and I was like, I don't feel good.
Well, you got Pokemon on.
And I come back to the bed. I look at the bed like, oh my God, it's leaked out of me during the night.
Oh, it's
How
all
much was
brown
there?
on your bed.
It weren't a lot.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Oh, what were the
Take a
shorts
picture.
like? Oh!
Show us a picture. Show us a picture. His
That is
shitty
so
bed.
gross.
His ass was leaking.
Are you sure
juice.
Are you sure that you
Mate, it
weren't
was
bleeding
water. No,
pus
I
or
was
something?
shitting water.
Oh.
you sure it's not?
His ass
No,
leaked
it was
juice
because my
from his arm.
my
It looks
shorts were like,
it's seeping pus from a wound or
yeah, it was really
juice.
bad.
It was.
You know when you felt degraded in yourself? I felt really degraded that I'd shit myself in the sleep.
please.
It was just leaking out. Like I couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
about
but
it.
you,
was there, you shit the
you
bed.
shit yourself in like a bitch way.
I was asleep. I felt like, what's wrong with me?
Exactly. You've almost been violated.
Like a little leaky water
I'm
thing.
leaking out my bum. I just
Yeah.
sat there. I just stood up and shit my pants.
But mate, it was really hard to like have food poisoning and your legs not work as well.
Yeah.
Because like getting to the toilet was quite hard. Sit down in the toilet.
Judy, look at me.
Look at the fucking state of me, Judy.
So yeah, instead of
I can't get much lower.
my dream,
Please.
my dream is like to eat unlimited food after exercise. It's the best feeling ever because you have no
Is
guilt.
that a dream?
But instead, I lost 4 kg this week.
His dream is to quit his job.
I lost 4 kg. I look gaunt.
Gaunt.
Anyway,
Yeah, but anyway, the marathon was a success.
So you had one of the best days of your life to one of the most worst degraded.
was it one of the best days of your life?
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
That's kind of beast mode.
Yeah, it was kind of beast mode, yeah.
Yeah, very well done.
Imagine caring about something.
Oh, that's nice.
I hate when you
Well, the elevation
do
was
that
kind
and
of
comment
not
on
fun.
the
Yeah.
quality of it.
I didn't. I just let
I've
it
only-
happen.
I think today's the first day I feel like normal again after food poisoning.
Oh, is that why you bottled the beer?
That's why you bottled the
Are
beer.
you going to come for beers later with us?
Now I got to go gym. I came
I'm
beers
actually-
before.
I'm actually going
Always
gym as well.
something. You didn't come for beers
I'm gonna
before.
drop
You
some
came
weights
for
on my head.
beer.
No, we just went for a beer and you weren't there.
It's work hours.
No, it's not. You don't work.
Also,
Genuinely, that is-
also, you used us for an ad. Let's not act like you wanted
got
to go
paid
for a beer.
substantially
Yeah,
for it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you fucking
had a nice
forced me
pint.
to get drunk on camera. It's
I didn't
crazy.
want to
Why
have
did
a
you get
pint.
drunk? You said you weren't even drinking.
I didn't
wasn't
particularly
actually.
want to have a pint. I only had one because
I
you
wasn't
asked
actually,
me
but
to.
it's weird to do a Guinness advert where you go and then nothing comes out of the glass
Yeah.
and then put it back.
Really nice.
You're not sipping on that, Reeve. That's a waste of good quality.
Orange juice.
That's
You're not even-
you beer watching out people like you. Kill yourself.
Also, got another question for you. So let's carry it over from
Are
the
you
next-
homosexual?
No questions from Boston then. Nothing. Okay.
No, I want.
Mate, you like. I'm not being funny. What are you like? It's a marathon.
Yeah,
you do them all the time.
We're proud of
It's
you for
not-
running it with one working
I was
leg.
proud of you. You did well, great. But what? I put one foot in front of the other for 26 miles. There we go, guys.
To be fair, you did vlog quite a lot of it. So
you just sort of played down his life achievement there.
No, it's great. No, but I'm so, like, what? Okay, maybe I'm being a prick, but what are we going to talk about him running for 26
300 meter
miles?
elevation gain.
Like that is so, look, Theo, that is so boring.
I'm joking. You want to hear me shit myself?
Yeah, we've done
We had
that.
that.
So let's talk about him.
I
I've
got-
heard about you.
we
mate.
went-
I've heard about
I
you.
actually-
We went.
I've heard about something you've done.
What?
I need answers.
Go on.
Because I've heard you were caught in the office doing something the other day.
There we go.
Streaming.
No. Oh, you have been doing that.
Oh yeah.
What do
Do you know what I'm on about?
I have no. I'm presuming I was
he's-
wanking
no,
or something.
no.
he's
Was it-
got a
was it
producer
produced-
face on. He's actually quite scared.
No, I presume he's going to
Producing
say I'm
the clap.
wanking or something.
No, this is genuine.
Okay.
You have no
I
idea.
don't know what
I'm
you're
gonna say.
talking. No, I don't actually.
Oh, why are you getting so weird though?
Yeah, you are being a bit.
You know why
yeah.
you do look a bit weird.
You are very defensive right now.
Yeah.
Look,
Even
you
though
got
you're not
crossed your
saying
arms.
cross his
crossed your
arms.
I was
legs.
sat here before. I was sat like this before you
you know
started.
what
the
you
sentence.
Genuinely have no idea
I
what I'm
actually
going to say.
don't. Well, I imagine when you say it, I'll be like,
Last Wednesday, I think it was.
Luke, so do
Oh
you do
my
that,
God,
do
last
you do that
Wednesday.
many bad things that you don't know what's going to come out of his mouth?
Maybe, probably.
Oh, but you can't even speak now.
What are you going to tell me?
By the sofas, by the dartboard. You know that end where you work on the desk.
Oh, mate, you actually look rattled
You
here.
did something by the sofas. No,
I actually have no idea what you're on about. I genuinely have no idea what he's on about.
You look so rattled right now.
you flashed
What?
your cock.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Why are you getting so weird about it?
I was like,
makes
it's just been there weird.
You flashed your cock in front of like 8 people, and you were windmilling it.
You were getting really weird about
Oh no, it's just going on.
Like,
I was trying to
What
remember.
do you do in the office on your own?
Is it true?
Yes.
You being serious?
Well, it's not. I can't really windmill mine. It's not more. It's
You
more
got
of a
your
grower.
cock out to employees, friends.
Well, it's about certain
colleagues.
dominance mainly in the workplace.
Sorry, I don't know if this is serious or not. Did this actually happen? Because you seem like really rattled right now.
Yeah,
You did do that.
but like he wasn't supposed to know. It was
What,
like
on
in
a
the-
Thursday?
No, it was
After you got-
Wednesday. It was
Birdie
Wednesday.
told me.
It was.
Heard it's not here.
Oh, wait, so it wasn't real?
No, he genuinely.
Were there
No,
women
it-
involved?
it was
You
not-
did actually get
no.
your
There's
cock
no.
out.
There's no
Cam
lasses
told
there.
me.
Lass.
Sorry, you got your cock out in front of the fellow
Yeah, it's
studio.
just a joke.
Not
No.
there weren't girls though. It was just
It
lads.
wasn't girls.
That-
yeah.
yeah.
How old were they?
What, the employee?
of age.
Of age. You have to
what
be
you
of
need to
age.
know.
to
Why are
work
you
here.
backing him now?
He liked it.
I don't see.
You're of age.
I don't see anything wrong with it. You just surprised me. You've
Yeah,
done
it's
that.
just- I didn't know
know he
he
had him in
knew
the
though.
locker.
Why are you so scared right now? Why do you look?
Because I didn't expect him to know that.
You look hella vulnerable.
Oh, I am. He's out with me
Hella.
for windmilling my penis.
Well, no, it was apparently.
Well,
not
yeah, this is
that,
what you
yeah.
can't get much spin is the problem.
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to.
Did you
I just wanted to
ejaculate
ask
in
you
it?
that anyway. No, he didn't wank.
We went to
No, but I mean, if it's that small, spinning it around is basically
the London
same thing,
Marathon.
isn't it?
That was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, we went to support.
Chip and Cow did that.
Support the boys.
Said hello to John Terry.
I've seen a video.
Please
of this.
insert the clip.
Oh,
Insert the clip. Send in the clip. Insert the clip. I just.
Oh,
can't-
it's awful,
What
isn't
was
it?
going through your
I don't
head?
know why he did that.
John!
John, keep going, John. You're doing really well.
Even Big
and I
John's
said
in
to
there.
him, what do you know him then? I was thinking maybe Soccer
Yeah,
Aid.
yeah.
No, never
There's
met
a
him.
previous connection.
What the fuck are you shouting to John Terry like you know him?
JT!
JT, you're doing great.
It's me! JT, it's me!
What were
Keep
you
running,
actually
Jay.
thinking?
It was on the fella's vlog, innit? It was funny.
But your camera's also like this.
Yeah, no, I did it for the vlog.
For the vlog on that.
Yeah, so they're using your phone footage
Right,
for the
can I
vlog.
ask a
Filming
real
by
question
me.
that we're actually interested in or what? Yeah?
We went to Bowler League.
No, don't worry about it. And keep my
We went Bowler League. It was kind of beast mode. I got lost outside London.
Outside
Go
London.
on, explain yourself.
I was just on the line bike and I just kept riding. And then I must have went the wrong way at one point because everything was just flat and green and the city was miles away in the distance.
Here's a question. What? Where were you if you think you're outside of London?
I don't know.
Hackney Marshes.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever's outside of
Were you in
London.
Hackney Marshes?
Stratford, I think.
I don't know, but my line bike stopped working.
Luke, do you not
Not
have you not
true.
ever heard of like Google Maps?
I was using that.
How drunk were you?
I wasn't drunk, I was sober.
He's drunk.
peppered, was he?
Wait, wait, hang
Can't
on.
handle
What-
his beer, can
wait,
he?
so what
Of course
happened?
I can.
Look, wait, Tom, was this after Ballers League?
Yeah.
You
I
were
don't
trying to
know.
cycle home.
Yeah.
What, from the copper
I didn't
box all
drink
the
at
way to
Paul's, though.
Mansion House or wherever it is, Manor House?
Your place is like 15 minutes away from there.
Yeah, that's what I thought, mate. I cycled so far out of London, and then my bike stopped working. My legs are weak as it is, and I'm fucked because it's like not letting me ride it.
I reckon
there's
you
just
didn't
there's just
cycle out of
fields.
London. Get your line bike account now.
Yeah,
let's have a look
true.
where you went.
Yeah, let's,
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
I reckon
actually
he's
a good
just
shout.
like in the park next to his flat.
yeah, with a
No,
flat
because
bike.
my building's quite tall, so normally I can look out to it as like, do you know Minecraft where you build like one big stack?
Yeah, so it's like a vantage point.
But I couldn't even see it.
Yeah.
History.
He is,
What day was it?
Yeah, he was in good form though.
No, seriously. How many men would it take to beat a gorilla in a fight?
That's a good shout.
This question's annoying though because
gone viral,
are we
hasn't
taking into account?
Average build men. versus
No.
one gorilla.
Really strong gorilla.
No. Are we taking into account? Is it random men or are like the first 10 willing
Cena.
to die?
I think it's people
that
a command.
people that would be conscripted. I think that's the
So
they have the fear factor in them.
what?
So
I don't think it's-
if
I
the
think
men
none of
have
men-
instilled fear of the gorilla. It's not like they're just like
Yeah, they're
zombies who are
scared
just
of
like
the
willing
gorilla.
to go.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
I
normal
think 30 men.
I said 30. Said 25 to 30.
Because the first few are getting whacked out. How you even?
No, but whilst
could
he's trying to kill the first
Yeah.
5, the other 20 are on
how you
top.
killing it? Strangling it?
Yeah.
I don't think.
Mate, it would be like
big
just a
man.
swarm.
I think 200 men isn't enough now. Think about it.
200 men versus one gorilla.
Have you seen how big?
You are.
They're not as
what
big
are
as you think.
have you seen how
talking
big its
about?
neck is?
They're not as
Also,
big as you think.
lads, you say 30, right? That's not possible. It's too many men.
Too many men.
It is too many men.
not.
Why is it too many men?
Because where are they all going to go?
Gorillas are like
do you mean, where
5
are they gonna-
foot. They're not even big.
Yeah, but how 30 men on top of it? Men are going to get crushed
Mate,
and
you've
die.
seen the size of a gorilla's neck. It's like this. You can't even choke
Yeah,
it.
but you take its eyes and then you
just
take
pummel
its
it. You
and
just
then you
pummel
keep
it to
beating
death.
Do you
it.
think you're going to hurt a gorilla with your punch?
Not one of me.
his face.
30 of me would.
It would be like a little toddler punching you.
It really wouldn't,
It
Lewis.
fucking would,
It really
mate.
wouldn't. Well,
Have you seen that? They have
We've got the big man
fangs.
gorilla over here,
So?
though, don't we?
They have fangs.
Well, how
I'm
many
not
do you
saying
think it'll
I
be?
personally could hurt a gorilla, but 30 of me could.
You need 200 at least.
Just kick in the
So
bollocks.
many people.
Mate, just kick the gorilla in the bollocks or the vag.
30 of them aren't even. Do gorillas have vaginas?
Female ones do, mate, yeah.
Oh,
Do they?
no, they lay eggs.
Well, what do you think happens between a male and female gorilla? They just kiss
It
in their
feels like
babies.
in the animal kingdom, it just always goes in the ass. Does it not?
You're an idiot. He's an idiot.
You might be the stupidest
Oh
bloke.
my god!
A dog shagged the ass.
No, they don't.
What are you talking about?
What are you on about?
Puppies come from dogs having sex.
Dogs don't have flaps.
What the fuck? First of all, what are you looking at? What are you looking at your dog's pussy?
I think we should
clearly
question
I'm
your-
not looking.
I think we should question your search history at this point.
How do you know they haven't got flaps?
Because you've seen it.
What do they piss from?
Their vagina.
Where do you think?
It
where do
doesn't
you
look
think
like a
beast
human
mode
one,
comes
does it?
from?
Well, no, because they're not human.
So a gorilla has flaps too.
I don't know. I
What
don't
would you
know.
do?
Gorilla has a female gorillas have vaginas. Though. Shit. Why
How
is
is that
that funny?
funny?
What are you giggling like Joseph for?
Do they?
how old
I
are you?
don't know what I imagined, but like, in
What
terms
do you
of-
think? So you thought they
you know-
shagged each other up the arse
Do you know
and then
what
got pregnant?
reproductive-
I've never really thought about. Does a gorilla cock look like a human cock?
I don't know. I've never seen one.
That's what I mean. It's so weird to like.
Jamie, pull it up.
Pull up his cock.
Like, is it weird to search what a gorilla's cock looks like?
No, I'm doing it now.
Out of curiosity, I feel like we have to know what it looks
It's a
like.
picture of mine.
Oh, it's not actually. Oh, it looks like that.
Dude, I'm gonna search gorilla cock.
No, gorilla penis.
No, Reeve's already done it, but you
I've
don't have
just
to.
shown
honestly.
you it and you laughed at it. What's funny about that?
I would quite like to
Oh,
see
they look
this.
like this.
Well, they're tiny. Let me see.
They are pretty small, you know.
That's kind
Which
of...
one is it?
I reckon
Wait, they haven't got one.
Got a chub.
Yes, they fucking have.
that is 100%. Right, whoever's put this in,
That looks like
that's
a vagina to me.
Mate,
whoever's put that in, that's Lewis's.
I don't think they have penises. I genuinely
Oh.
don't think they do.
Okay, they do, so let's just stop talking about
What are the
You
what
seen
are the-
that?
that. What? That's exactly what people think when they see yours, so I don't know what you're on about.
People.
Person. Look,
Allegedly.
anyway, yeah, we went to Ballers. Why do you keep showing me that?
It's just like interesting animal kingdom. Isn't
We
it?
did go to
For
Ballers.
someone that's
Lou.
actually relatively smart, the fact that you didn't know gorillas have vaginas is crazy.
It's not that I didn't know they had
Calling
vaginas.
that
I know
relatively
there's
smart is crazy.
I know there's
by the
probably
way.
is a hole there, but it's just like
Hole?
I've never considered it before.
Why would you think about a gorilla's cock?
Because then I started thinking about it, and then I just thought I've never seen a gorilla cock with like just like a fucking.
How often do you
unit
see
hitting-
gorillas?
But maybe it's small because it hits against all the brushes, so it hurts. So it must like go inside.
The brushes.
Yeah, because if you're out in nature and you have a big fucking cock
mean
banging off your
bushes?
legs,
Bushes.
it'll hit off the bark on the trees. It would fucking hurt.
What do you think?
It would hurt.
Like a horse.
Or when they're hugging the trees,
Yeah,
they
they're
just grating
fucking-
the cock against it.
Yeah, swinging a fucking 10-foot penis.
It'd be like
against
a
the
dog
tree.
with like he's got like a little cover.
Yeah.
So what's about the girl?
They don't have a penis.
Yeah,
They don't have
they
a
don't, they
cock.
don't need to swing.
No, they don't have a penis, but like, just what? Like this sounds like stupid.
This is how you're annoying me now. Actually, you're annoying me a little
I
bit.
find it genuine. Like, we can move on. I just
What's curious?
women go for so
I find that genuinely interesting. yeah.
What's interesting to know that mammals have penises if they're men and vaginas if they're women. I don't
Yeah.
get it. What's so fucking?
It's just when you hear the word
fucking yawning.
when you hear the word vagina, you just think about how it looks on a human. So then imagining
Right.
how it might look differently is like a weird concept.
Why do you? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not worrying. It's just interesting.
I,
It's I don't think it is.
It's evolution, brother.
I went to Chick-fil-A. And I got free Chick-fil-A.
Because you're so famous and they knew you.
No, the guy there, some guy,
What is this, by the way?
saw us. Everyone got them.
Oh,
Where?
Boston Runner gave it to me. Everyone got them. And then they got London.
friendship bracelet.
Oh,
Then
don't say it.
London got them as well. Don't act like you wouldn't wear it if you're given it.
I didn't say that.
I
I
also,
just
congratulations. You're welcome.
said- for what?
Runner, celebrating runners' achievements.
Oh, congratulations! I'm welcome for pulling up
Anyways,
your friendship.
Yeah, they
bracelet.
saw us like filming, and then they just came over and gave us loads of fucking vouchers for Chick-fil-A. So and they last 2 years.
Wow.
So next time you go to America, I can give you some. It was banging.
That's
Chicken was banging.
the
I
crazy
actually do wanna
segue
try
from
it,
Gorilla
to be fair.
Vagina into Chick-fil-A vouchers.
But that's
in
why
2
people
minutes.
watch the show.
Raising
Yeah.
Cane's, by the way. Have you tried Raising Cane's?
Oh, I had
No,
it
I haven't
right.
actually. No, I
Mate,
haven't.
Raising Cane.
Chicken was shit. The toast was banging though.
Chick-fil-A is good.
Thought chicken was so bad.
But
Shit.
different though.
It's so bang
Chick-fil-A
average.
is really good.
It was banging.
They're closed on a Sunday though.
Did you have
Really?
have In and Out? Apparently that's really good.
That's
too.
only in the West Coast.
It's West Coast, bro.
Did anything else crazy happen at Baller League? I can't remember.
You were there.
You don't remember? It was too drunk.
How many drinks you have at that
I
night?
don't know. He just kept saying, "Do you want another?" And I was like, "Yeah."
You can't
Oh,
say
you don't.
no.
You don't count when you're on it. Do you?
The problem is, right, I'm sensible until I get like tipsy, which is very quick.
You're not sensible.
And so like after
after a pint, then?
2 pints, I'm just like, yeah, I'll just keep drinking, and then it gets stupid. But like,
Can you-
he
no,
should know that.
Lou, do you not have like the capability to stop drinking?
I don't.
Yeah, no, you.
Like if you stayed out yesterday, I would have been out for the long
Like,
one.
Tom-
I'm really
Tom
glad you went
definitely
on.
does have the capability to stop drinking.
I met Chunks for the first time, and he smells incredible.
He smells
Does he?
fucking mint.
But he's given me his aftershave that he
Dude.
guys. No, I can't.
won't tell
I'm under
anyone?
strict instructions not to tell anybody.
He
Come in.
smells. He
Oh, I didn't
smells
tell him.
amazing. Like, and after he's gone, you sit there and enjoy like 20
Yeah.
seconds of his scent.
But so you couldn't remember what you actually did there, but you could
Was it
remember what
expensive?
chunks
Mate,
smelled like.
that's how good he
It's
smelled.
not as
That's true,
expensive as you
actually.
think.
Yeah.
It's about 250 quid.
That's expensive.
Not for
But how
good-
much?
Not
40
for that,
mils?
yeah.
I don't know actually. I'd have to check. But
Superb.
I got like it is. It's so fucking good. Like considering like I have like
Do you think that's a
I
secret
bought
to
like
his
Tom
success?
Ford before, and that's like 220
It helped.
quid, and it's way better than that.
It
Of course,
helped.
220 quid.
The nice ones are yeah.
Bloody Nora.
For like a
Yeah,
decent
I'm Brendan
bottle.
Mine was like £400.
We didn't ask.
I'm wounded that Alan Shearer weren't there though.
Yeah, it
that-
was.
No, he was. He was in your vlog.
Yeah, you love
You put him
You
in
met
this
him and
one.
hugged him.
All right, don't worry about it.
I'm really,
Right.
I was.
No, I hate when if you're gonna do it, live by it. Live by the sword, mate. If you're gonna, if you
I do not care.
Okay.
About
you
what?
do because he just apologised to
Yeah,
me
he
for making
apologised
a
for
joke.
the comment. I was just trying to contribute to the conversation, and then he made
He
fun of me.
basically bullied him.
Yeah.
banter
No, but
reasons.
imagine Alan Shearer was there. I would have been like, you talked to
wouldn't have
Mika
met
Richards.
him.
I could have chatted to Alan Shearer.
Wasn't that the only reason you went as well, or because you
Is that why you're going to go every week for the foreseeable future?
I might just sit and wait and try and meet
No,
Alan
do you
Shearer. No,
think
do you know
Alan
what?
Shearer-
I'm glad I didn't because I was so gone there. If I met Alan Shearer in that state, I would have.
Well, you know.
Do you
Shut
reckon?
up, you
How do you think
dickhead.
it'll go? Do you think
probably would've lost
you
the
will
wallet,
be
wouldn't
like a crazy lunatic Newcastle fan and he'll love it, or he knows who you are, or he finds you?
He won't know.
jarring?
He won't have a clue who I am, but I won't be able to keep my composure.
Why not? He looks at the podcasts.
He doesn't watch pitch.
I don't think he'd know.
He posts. I've seen pitch side on his posts when he posts top
I
sport.
don't think Mike
He
Richards
doesn't.
knew who I was.
I don't think he
when
knows
talking
what
to him.
he's posting. They don't look at what YouTubers are doing and
Gary
stuff.
Lineker knows who you are. That's for sure. He sees the competition.
I don't think so
But,
either.
Alan Shearer's watching right now.
I think I just get like really nervous and like, and then if I met him with you, hopefully you could like smooth it over and make me seem cooler than I am when I'm like struggling to
Is that how
speak.
you view me? You think I'm cool?
I feel like in that situation you
Hopefully
could either
not.
look at me like I'm an idiot and let me drown or save me, and I'd hope that you'd save me when it's Alan Shearer.
No, but do you think I'm cool?
Yeah.
Good boy.
Oh, that's horrendous.
So cool.
Oh, you actually stroked him afterwards as well.
Yeah,
You're so
he's-
subservient.
whole thing gave
really
me
are the
the
games.
He's my
Oh.
boss.
So you're
You're
going
not
to go
even
tonight?
drunk, mate.
You going to go tonight?
Don't know.
Fair enough.
Maybe. Might do.
You going to go tonight?
It's just like a whole evening thing and like a lot of drinking. I'd rather like a few beers in the
No, you
beer
don't,
garden.
It doesn't want
you
the
don't have to
drinking.
drink and you don't have to go for the whole evening.
I do like the ideas of a beer garden tonight.
Beer
with the
garden, it's
sun.
so hot and nice, and we've been inside shooting
Yeah,
all
should we
day.
wrap this up then?
Oh, happily, my life.
No.
Oh.
No, don't worry. We care too much.
He got rattled by the crowd, Tom Garratt. Absolutely done in.
No.
Yeah, so right, there were some lads there.
Saying he doesn't care about other people's.
Oh, there were some lads there, right?
didn't get-
And they were all chanting.
Sounds like you're rattled.
Tom Garrett's punching. Tom Garrett's punching.
Oh, right.
And
That rattled
That's
you.
and
not
then
a rattle.
exactly.
And
I
then
literally
that's,
said
that's
it's a compliment.
That's a literal compliment.
Exactly.
If people start
You
saying about
think?
me, I go, oh,
It's
thank you
on
very
the
much.
vlog.
Oh, you'd think.
It's
Tom,
on the
Tom
vlog.
turns to me. Yeah, end of the day though, like they spent 20 quid to go to Baller League. I mean, what sort of adult does that?
You
No,
went.
No. What sort of
What
adult
I said
comes in a
was-
group
what
and
I
spends
said
20
was-
quid on tickets?
I was like,
That sounds believable.
first of all, it's a compliment. Second of all,
It is a compliment.
Imagine coming to Ballers League with four of your mates
Oh, it's a compliment, but let me-
in Hawaiian shirts, paying £20 while I'm sat here in VIP,
That-
having free.
Well, hang on a second,
Also,
so
they
you-
don't have the self-awareness to know that to a lad that's actually complimentary.
Yeah.
If you're in a group of guys
No,
going, oh, you're
it's a
fucking
compliment.
punchy,
You
mate.
were
Yeah,
rattled.
what, you think my missus is hot?
Also,
Yeah, I know.
Actually, mate.
you get free tickets to the event, right? Graciously accepted you in with open arms, and you're going, look at these idiots.
Look at these idiots who actually come to
Quite
this
rude
shit.
about Ballers League, I
Yeah,
say.
it was a shtick for the vlog.
Sounds like you were
Backtracking Barry will call you from now on.
Yeah, Barry.
Backtracking Barry. Backtracking Barry.
Back what?
Bazza.
Back Jared.
Backshot Barry.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Okay. But yeah, we did have a fun night. Ginger's there, Chunks was there, all the SDS boys there. We had a good laugh. It was
Anyone else want to name drop at any other events you went to?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Come on. We have to talk about that.
No, yeah. I did have one of the best nights of my life at the Boxing Saturday.
Go on. Now, what you have to do is hear him out and then tell him how stupid it is. This is...
I'm not going to name drop.
Oh, come on.
Name drop.
I need something for the
you've been
title.
itching to do
I need it for the
itching.
title. Give me the name.
Hey,
me and the
Give me
boys.
the names.
Me and the boy, take your eyes.
Come on, what did you do?
Me and the whole England squad.
I didn't speak to any of them.
What
You
did you
did.
do?
I didn't.
Who did you speak to then?
I spoke. I can't remember.
Go on, where did you... you haven't said where you went yet. Go on.
Oh, so I went to the Eubank Ben fight Saturday, one of the greatest fights in British boxing
Yeah,
history.
agreed.
And it's the first boxing event I've ever, first professional boxing event I've, first.
Oh, it's stumbling everywhere.
No, because he went to his fight.
Mine's professional. Thank you very much.
Sorry, yeah, first elite, first.
We literally went to his fight.
Yeah, Theo didn't get the joke.
No, he didn't.
I wasn't
get it.
there.
No, he
Oh yeah, you didn't turn up.
He doesn't.
did you?
Yeah, he doesn't.
Okay.
I was
support
in
me
the
like
middle of
that.
an eye, man.
He doesn't support me like that. You know.
Yeah.
It's the first professional boxing event I've been to, which is crazy to think.
Really?
Yeah, I've
No,
never
it's
been-
not.
Even I've
Mine
been
was
to like
professional.
more. That's wow. I would have expected you to go all the time.
Well done, you're better than me. Cool, well done. Anyway,
That's not how I meant it here, buddy. Just because you get
I've been to loads.
Have you been to a lot of white collar stuff?
I've been to one of my mates, and then obviously his
I just
fight.
thought as an
That's
avid
literally-
boxing
name
fan, you would have
Michael.
gone to a lot of fights. But no, go
No.
ahead, carry on name dropping. Let's keep going. Come on.
I haven't name dropped anyone.
No, you're about to though.
Am I?
Yeah, you're gonna have to like.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
No, you're gonna have to like.
No.
It's not
Oh,
a good
he's such a
story
big
without
man.
it. Stop
Look
trying
at
to
him.
be.
No, yeah. So we.
Yeah, no. So no. Let me.
So obviously,
carry on.
Liv was working the event. That's how I got.
That's the first name drop.
That's how I first got in
Why are you looking at me for?
with a work. They gave me a working wristband, but obviously I didn't realise
What's that
how.
mean?
So you can
As
go
in, like,
anywhere.
you get all access.
The ring.
Well, no, if
pretty much.
you're working, you get access to everywhere, don't you?
It's
Ring.
It was honestly
Fucking hell,
mental.
Tom Garratt's in the ring.
Yeah.
It is mental walking around just like with access to everywhere around.
what you want.
Yeah.
Spurs Stadium.
Can't go in there. So, I can.
Yeah.
Well, no, they just went, oh, we know you, you can go in. Anyway, it was a star-studded event.
Who did you see on the last?
Dizzy Rascal was there.
Was he actually?
I really had to
Oh, you
stop
should-
myself.
why didn't you
from
get a photo?
I love Dizzy,
Why
Dizzy
did you not
Rascal.
talk to him?
That's like my.
Some people think I'm bonkers,
I don't
but
know,
I
I
just think
just-
I'm
I think
free.
he seems like
Possibly, but I just thought, even the footballers and that, other than,
He's one I would have definitely.
I
got a
was
photo
so
with.
close, but I just thought Michael Ward was there,
Cultural icon.
actually.
Say hello.
Oh, nice.
No, the only person I said hello to was Declan, that was it.
First name basis from an English footballer.
What'd you chat to Declan Rice about?
Wait, have you not met Michael Ward before?
No, never.
What were you in?
top boy.
And again, I did think I could have brought you two up to him about what you told us, but
Oh yeah, well,
Probably
how
because you didn't do that.
yeah, I didn't know how that would have gone. But yeah, there was like,
What did you chat to Deckers about then?
so obviously he's made.
Are you annoyed that he's replaced you with Declan Rice?
No, it's a good replacement. It's a big
Yeah, it's
upgrade.
the best
Good
second
replay.
in the
Yeah,
world.
big.
Well, I'm more interested.
Have I replaced him?
Well, because you went Borders League with Lou.
And now with
Obviously,
Declan- no,
you had
boxing with
full
Deckers.
conversation with Declan Rice.
Well, no. So obviously Rice is mates with Liv. Like they've done loads of work
What you
together.
talking about? I want to know what Tom Garratt, Declan Rice's conversation was
so he
like.
come over and like we shook hands.
He came over to you.
No, because he was. Liv asked him to do an interview for DAZN.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, then I'll come over and come
then
say
he's-
hello.
Tom Garratt?
See-
Oh my god, it's Tom Garratt from me. Oh my god.
Right, look, I know you're jealous, but let's just relax. So he come over and he just started telling me his dad's best mate's a West Brom fan, and I was like, oh, nice. He's like, and then he was on about this story of Pitchside that he watched. So he watches Pitchside of when I was
Deckers.
Why are
on.
you claiming that as your thing?
Yeah, I said something about Craig Dawson, and he said he found it really funny, and he sent it to Dawson, and that was it. And then he was just asking. We was
Do
asking
you know what
each
clip
other.
it was?
I can't remember what I said. I called him a greedy turncoat.
So it must have been-
I think that sounds like
it
something.
must have
It's
been
when he
just
moved to
transferred.
Wolves.
Yeah. It must have
Oh,
And he was
okay.
on, mate. He literally said to me,
It
he's like,
would have
me
been
and
like a summer
Dawson like that.
transfer,
And he said,
yeah.
I sent it to him straight away. And we were just pissing our pants because your accent, the way you're just going at him. I was like, oh, fuck him. And then,
Did he make you say any words?
no,
Like
he
a
was just
joking-
laughing. He was like hearing it in,
Okay.
in the accent.
Yeah, sorry now.
You know when you know like, oh, can you say like,
Can you say how can you?
yeah, stuff like that.
Can you
I don't
say
think he's that
you?
avid of a watcher of mine, but
No, but I mean like when you hear people that.
He comes up, yeah, you.
yeah. No, man, yeah,
I meant as in like phrases from the Black Country. You know, like when you go to Liverpool, and you go, I
Like a
say
puppet.
chicken and a can of coke. Like that.
But I was talking so he could hear me.
Yeah,
you wouldn't have to say.
I mean,
He heard it.
prodding me.
He heard the Tom Garratt
Yeah,
live in
That's
flesh.
so cool.
That is crazy.
That's actually so cool.
what an honour.
Well, yeah,
what else
he
you
is,
talking
he's
about?
genuine. That was literally it. We had like it was like 5 minutes. It wasn't that long. It was just, he was asking me, because he was telling me we wanted Ben to win because he's mates with him and stuff like that.
You're so annoyed that you've been replaced, haven't you?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I heard a rumour that the entire England squad pitchside on repeat before games.
There was a lot of footballers there, a lot, but
Any others?
I just said there were. You just said there were.
I don't know how many. I think a lot were trying to be on the
Marcus
radar.
Rashford?
What are the ones who were on the
Magnet.
radar?
Rashford was there.
Yeah, he was on the radar.
He said hello to you, didn't he?
No,
He said, all right, told me, G.
no, he didn't even. I don't even think he saw
he
me.
promised.
All right, Tommy, it's me, Morgan Wexford.
Roy Hodgson.
Evening. Stop, man.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, a couple of trips was there, wasn't he?
No, Trippo. You know, Trippo.
Yeah, I don't know how many of them won it, but
Okay.
Gordon Ramsay was there.
Oh, he's doing a half Ironman.
I fucking hate this podcast so much.
Yes.
Why did you bring that up? Why is that relevant? It's just one fact of every person he's met.
He's doing Luxembourg half Ironman with Proddy, mate.
Duels.
Yeah.
Wait, say another name and see if
Yeah,
you've got another random
who else?
fact.
Gibb was there.
Ali?
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
I didn't see him there.
Oh, shit.
Were you, because you weren't there?
Ed
Yeah, he-
Sheeran.
How would you have seen him there if you weren't
He's
there?
a YouTuber.
Ed Sheeran was there.
Oh my god! I thought he was.
No,
believe-
no, he's got a Tango Ice Splash sponsorship. He's got to be at every fight, mate.
Who else?
I can't believe you thought that was Ed Sheeran, man.
It looks
That is
so-
crazy.
It looks.
You know.
I mean, I thought
Have you ever seen him?
Yeah, I met him.
He
I
looks
met him.
so much
Mate,
like.
by the way-
But only from a distance if you're squinting. But
By the
like,
way,
if
How
you,
close do you think I was to him?
He must
you can tell that it's not Ed from him.
He would. He must
only-
shag.
He said that twice, by the way.
Yeah. Wait, they didn't hear me the first time.
No. Think how
that
much.
fake Ed Sheeran is a fucking shagger.
He is shagging everywhere.
I don't think he is.
What are you on about?
on the wall, on the floor,
Look, when they
in
see
the
he doesn't have the
kitchen.
tattoos, they probably think he's not Ed Sheeran.
Do you think people are that
I-
clever?
I-
They see
yeah,
his face,
yeah,
see the
yeah.
money, he's shagging.
I would know that wasn't Ed Sheeran only because I've seen him before.
I
Because you've
that-
never seen
yeah,
that guy.
that-
I've done a
Yes.
TikTok with him for Tango Ice.
Ed Westwick was there.
Oh, Gossip Girl.
Oh, you know, White Gold.
I know.
Come on.
Again, I had to stop myself.
that was-
I really wanted to go up to him.
Who else? Who else?
Please, Tom, give me a finger. Just
JJ.
Yeah, I show speed.
Did he say hello?
I didn't see Speed.
He's next to
He was sat next to
JJ.
JJ.
No, but JJ come in on the red carpet where Liv was working, so like I saw him
No, when you
with
were
my own
ringside, he's
eyes.
the guy sat next to JJ in the blue.
I didn't see JJ ringside. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Whoa, you've changed a lot
Wait,
since
Speed
going
just came through
VIP.
like the back or something.
I didn't see him
Would you
arrive.
say,
Oh.
would you say you arrived through the fire exit?
I knew you were going to do that because I was going to do that as well.
I don't get it.
It's a joke from the Euros. Carry on.
Inside joke. Did you see Eddie Hearn?
Well, yeah, I saw him there.
Say
Yeah.
hello?
Did you
No,
talk?
he's like in the ring.
You say hello to no one.
You were ringside.
I bet you were there all fighting.
But you said you were ringside.
Yeah, but he was the other side of the ring.
Yeah, go around saying
No, but there's like an inner ring, and then
you
ring
weren't
side.
ringside, you were outer ringside.
But no, you can't get any closer without being
why are you
like.
telling us what the story is?
But the inner ring is like cameras and media and
Yes. Or like Eddie Hearn.
yeah. People
Tell us you're ringside if you're not ringside.
Yeah, you're not ringside, mate. What are you trying to
Stories
show
don't
off?
become shit.
Well, all right, yeah. So I wasn't
You
ringside.
broke bitch.
Do you see Ringside?
Oh no, you're right. I didn't really say hello to anyone because obviously I was there as like I don't know. It was weird. It wasn't that type of
Network,
vibe.
man. Just say hello.
People don't want to be bothered when I wouldn't want to be bothered.
You waited for them to come say hello to you, didn't you?
How far was the bar from?
You just posted up with them.
No, I know, but
You'd have
it's a
to-
long way, right?
It was a pretty long way, because you got to think you're
Not
walking
even
from
no
like the
point in
centre of the
drinking at that
pit.
And you got to
Anyway.
fight off all the fans as well.
And Marcus Rashford.
Who else? It was obviously Bellew was there working it.
Did you say hello?
All right.
No,
What are you doing? Just sat like a
fuck,
recluse
man?
in your seat?
no, I just sat there enjoying
He
the
sat there
fight.
shitting
Like,
himself on his
So is
chair.
this segment we just listened to Tom
Talk
drop
about
names for?
You brought it up.
No, we didn't. You
Oh, we
brought up
want to
Tony
hear
Bellew, mate.
stories.
I went on a fight with like Eddie Hearn or something. I'll get, you know.
I've got a good story.
You
about Tony
said you were
Bellew.
at home shaking.
I was.
Yeah, that is weird, mate.
was beast
At least I
mode.
was asleep.
Yeah, that's fucking shit.
Worse. But no, it was I've never experienced. I've never experienced a boxing event, and it was really cool to
have?
experience that up close.
I got a story about Tony Bellew.
He's got a story about Tony Bellew.
Oh, go
everyone.
on.
Can't say it though.
Right, great contribution.
It's crazy. It was a mad fight, and I was saying to you, it's like it's out of all of us here. I can tell you, like, I know what Chris was feeling, and it must have been like
Well,
fucking
you did your
euphoric.
arm.
And like, I understand. I've been there.
As the professional fighter who fought Stokey,
I did a walkout.
Stop stroking your arm.
Why?
you're like a heroin addict.
You just sit there like this.
Go like that for the last 2 minutes.
He's creeping me out.
Sorry.
No, but no, So
I understand what it takes.
So
yeah.
Ben and Eubank, they're walking out, and you know what that feels
I'd argue
like.
I'd argue my fight had more stakes in the way that mine had a tattoo on the line. And
I
stuff.
think you're right.
You want
Yeah, no, yeah.
I probably know up to 80% of how he felt when he won.
Up to 80%.
Do you reckon they'll do like a rematch? or
Yeah,
not?
so he's sold out arena, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Yeah, but he
biggest British boxing fight in probably like 15 years or so.
Yeah.
you know what?
Since their dad.
Yeah, you know what that felt like.
It was
With,
stuff,
a
yeah.
man that went into a fight against a bloke that had 2 weeks training, and you had one working leg.
Yeah, that's why it's way more adversity than what Eubank had to go against. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I actually agree with you.
I was like the Conor Ben in that situation, fighting up weight classes as well.
Yeah, you know
Oh,
what?
actually, I can really relate to that.
Yeah.
You've got a great point, man.
Yeah,
Well
thanks,
done.
mate.
Well done.
But so proud, Chris, if you're watching, proud of you, man.
Chris. First name basis.
Yeah, have you never met him?
What? Chris Eubank Jr.?
I've never met him.
No.
Nah, you.
Is that well? That's a normal question.
Technically, you've met him.
But
No,
no,
that's
technically I
not me.
haven't.
It was just like looking from a distance.
Who else do you chat to then? Come on, keep going.
No one.
Keep going. Perform.
Literally no one. Parsons was there. I saw Parsons.
Is he? I thought he was still knocking around in Budapest or wherever he was.
I
Budapest.
don't think he lives there, mate. He went there for a holiday.
Did you see His Excellency?
Who?
From across the ring. And
Who?
Goldstein was there as well. So
Oh, say hello.
no.
Who did you
I don't
say?
understand what do you expect me to just go? What am I going to say to
I
people?
thought you had anecdotes from the
Get some
evening.
sort of, if you go on ringside, VIP
you-
But
to that.
even if you didn't,
Get
just make it
something.
up.
All right, well,
Just
You've
give
gone
us
to the boxing
something.
to create content.
the
stories.
only one I'll say is I saw Ollie Watkins get annoyed with Gareth Davis, who worked.
Oh,
for
you
Truck
can't say
Sport.
that, mate. Fucking hell. They
can.
outed him.
Too much info.
Too much.
You could say it.
Because I think he didn't want to be interviewed or said he was there on the broadcast, and then Gareth Davis like stood up
Yeah,
and like
no one
started
could trust
shout-
you anymore,
and
mate.
started shouting
Honestly.
like, "We got England's star striker here!" Like, and he was like,
Howdy, boss. Me, Mac. Me, Mac Rashford. I'm from Canada.
Rashford's talking to you.
Me, Mac. Yeah, mate. What's up, Tom?
Rashford is he's very questionable clobber, I must say.
Ask me, Max. My clobber.
He's got like rich man
But he's
clothing,
rich. He's rich.
but like with zero style. That's what I feel like he
Whoa!
has.
You've just been uninvited to the Man United pre-season tour.
Is he going to be there next year? Sure, he's going to be.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes just
Like,
because
like his
it's
clothes look,
expensive
his
doesn't
clothes look
mean it's
really
good.
expensive, but it's like it doesn't look like he's.
Does that remind you of anyone else?
You don't have expensive clothes. You're wearing a fucking
Arsenal pair of shorts.
Uniqlo top, isn't it?
And Arsenal
Anyway,
shorts.
talking of stories and shit out my mouth, do you want to do Gaz Gobbles?
Oh, please.
I know
yeah.
it's what the fans want.
Yeah, let's bring it
I
on.
don't know the current scoring. I know I'm winning.
7-4.
I do have some sad news before we do this.
Oh, go on.
Oh, no.
Yeah, legit.
I don't care.
My tummy's shrunk. So I can't eat as much anymore.
That's devastating.
And I tried.
I can't believe I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
I tried having
You can only eat the one pizza now.
No, that's why you only had half a pint.
I can't do it anymore. My tummy's shrunk.
Yeah.
So now I'm going into training my tummy.
Are we ready?
Half pint Malfoy.
All right, Marcus.
Sorry.
Right.
I just got a Dobby vibe there.
You ready?
Master only wants 1/2 pint.
You have to do this guy's gobbles in Marcus Rashford's voice.
So the first one is... The first title is... Town declares squirrels legal citizens after local referendum.
Oh, that's so true.
Ask him.
Moscombe?
Man survives after being swallowed by humpback whale.
Oh, I've heard about that one.
Moby Dick.
I've actually seen that.
What, in a book?
No, I saw the news article. It's real.
Pinocchio.
You don't get swallowed by a whale, mate. They don't eat meat.
Man legally changed his name to Salmon to win free sushi for a year.
Oh, that's smart.
That's... That, ooh.
I knew
Smells
some
fishy
guy.
about this one today.
Oh, it's a fish-related one.
There's actually a guy at my school whose surname was Salmon.
Connor salmon. Leaps like a salmon.
No,
Does he have a free sushi?
nah. But the humpback whale one's real. I know the story.
Pinocchio.
They don't eat meat.
That's why he spat him out.
They didn't.
Out of his ass.
He was swimming and he was around plankton.
How do whales, mate? I'm
Should we
sorry,
ask
no,
about-
this is a bit off, but how do they lay
Well, they're
eggs?
mammals, so
They produce
love.
baby whales.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they make love.
But like, they don't. There's no way whales have sex
What they do,
Quite literally, they do, mate.
they're mammals.
underwater.
I don't know how many times we need to tell you this, right? Mammals
But do you know what's crazy? Is
reproduce by having sex.
Do you know what's crazy? Is if whales
underwater-
watched this show, they'd also ask that about you.
So underwater, whales have sex.
You know,
Yeah.
you know
I think they rotate. I think they rotate to.
genuine fun fact is that a humpback dick is bigger than a human.
Is that why they're called humpback?
What, bigger than a
humpback?
human dick?
A human.
Is that why they're called humpbacks?
No.
Because they might have sex
No,
different.
they're called humpbacks because they have.
Going back
humps
to
on their
Gaz
back.
Gobbles, the humpback one's a real story. Legit
Okay,
real
okay.
story.
We can
I didn't know if they'd left eggs.
This is
Let's get the details first.
No.
All right, fine. Well, let's just guess on the other two then, eh? And let's just fucking stack off a second.
What do you want?
Even though
What-
everyone enjoys
humpback.
this bit.
Where was it?
What?
Where was it?
It was in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. You
Oh,
can't
no,
say that.
No, say it.
Massachusetts.
It's not in Massachusetts though. Is it?
Where is it then? Where is it, Theo?
It was June 2021 in Massachusetts.
It wasn't in Massachusetts. There's no ocean in Massachusetts.
It's
Machu Picchu.
Well, other than the Atlantic right by it.
So it wasn't in Massachusetts, then it was in the Atlantic.
Say the word. How can you not say the word?
How could it be in a state in the ocean?
Say it.
Sorry, what are you?
What state
my
is
God.
it?
You're
Sorry, you know
so
Florida's
thick.
connected to the sea and California's connected to the sea. And,
Yeah, I know, but when you go in the sea, you're not in California, you're in the Atlantic.
But it's part of... That's the point. Wait, so you're saying in LA,
So you're
if
telling me
you're
it's
on LA beach and you step in the ocean, you're no longer in LA, you're in the sea.
No, you have to go a bit further than that. It's like,
How far's the catchment area of
what
the
you should have
fucking-
said. Well, there is lines.
What?
There is like actual lines until you come out of like US territory.
Of course there is, but that's quite far into the ocean.
Yeah, but if all right, here's one for you then. All right, imagine you're swimming up the coast of America, right?
Yeah.
At what point are you in Florida and what point you're in New York?
Well,
I don't know
next to
that.
each other.
But
There you go.
They
No,
are
but
next to each
the
other.
question,
There you
the
go.
question is,
At what point are you in
you've said
Massachusetts?
after you go past the border of them.
New York's not even next to Florida.
Florida's the other complete
it's
other
the
end.
If you swam up.
Well, you'd have to go through fucking all the Carolinas and Delaware and that's what you want about.
Yeah, so which one is it?
After you get past the one that's below New York.
No, but you're saying
There's no line.
You're saying
There's borders.
Not in the sea, there isn't.
It would be adjacent to the border.
yeah. If the American
All right, so how
territory
far out
extends
until it becomes England? There you go.
Wherever the
I'm making a good
wherever-
point.
No, you're not, because the point
Wherever
you're
the
making,
bri-
the point you're making backs what we said. If there was a whale
So-
in that part of the world, it would technically be cast as being in that state,
All right,
wouldn't
so
it?
Dublin is in New York now, is it?
That's,
You're being
you've
an
been silly
idiot.
now.
You're actually
You've
being
been
an
silly now.
idiot.
You know
Is
you've
New
been
York
silly.
even on the coast, or is it not?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's on the East Coast, man.
What you should have said was off the coast of Massachusetts.
It's technically the same thing, isn't it?
Well, just saying, get it fucking.
He's not saying the whale's in the fucking high street.
By the way,
of
how
Boston.
big's the whale to swallow the man?
It's a humpback whale.
Is that
It's
that's not a
big-
great white? I mean, blue.
blue.
5 times the
whale.
size of a great white.
He can't swallow a human. It's too
They
big.
can,
small.
and they have. And then they spit them back out again because they don't eat humans.
It's called Moby Dick.
But he wouldn't eat him anyways.
Michael Packard, a commercial lobster diver, was actually swallowed by a humpback whale while diving off the coast of Cape Cod.
Coast. Ah, there you go.
Well, what?
It's not going to be.
It wasn't in the
Boston
town centre, was it?
But he said that one's true. So
They
let's
should
just
call
move
it
on.
Cape Whale.
Or Cape Salmon.
That's really good. That's good, mate. Don't ever say that again.
Packard was about 45 feet deep when he suddenly felt a huge bump,
45 feet of scuba diving.
and then everything went
Lobster
dark.
diving.
At first, he thought he'd been attacked by a shark, but quickly realised there were no teeth and he wasn't injured. He was inside the whale's mouth. Miraculously, Packard survived with only minor injuries, bruises and a dislocated knee. Marine biologists
minor.
explained that humpbacks are not aggressive toward humans and that it was likely an accident.
It's a mistake.
Yeah.
That seems pretty real.
45
That seems fairly
45
real.
foot is quite
Like,
deep,
It's a
though.
crazy story, but it seems fairly real.
Doesn't
45
it
foot
swallowed a
deep.
human and he didn't know it was even like where he was, did he not?
What?
Sorry?
What? What was that? That was the ramblings of a mentally ill patient.
One second he's there hunting for lobsters.
No, yeah, because,
And then the next minute he's in a mouth.
The whale might have been trying to eat whatever was near
The
him,
plankton.
and then he's accidentally consumed the human.
Yes,
potentially.
it's very
It doesn't
believable.
necessarily mean that that's the true story or fake story.
That's fucking
but
shit, mate.
that could occur.
It did happen.
Mate, so he was just all he
did
saw was
happen.
darkness and he didn't know where he's at.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that? I had that after a night out once, and I was in the toilet in the
You can
travel
relate.
lodge.
yeah.
I was in the I was in the toilet in the
swallowed by
travel
the
lodge,
bog.
and I must have passed out and I woke up and it was pitch black. I didn't know where I was, and I was like drunk and I was like this. Sorry.
Not quite the same as being swallowed by a whale, though, is it?
Dude, do you
But
turn
scary.
into like an alien when you drink?
No, but it was like
Anyway.
it was like when it's darkness, and I remember I was getting lost in like the shower
Translation.
curtain, and I was like, what the fuck
you're
is
in your
this?
bathroom then?
And I was like, what is this?
word.
Yeah, but I didn't know where I was.
Right.
I didn't know I was in a toilet.
Imagine walking in.
I didn't know what.
Are you sure you weren't on like? Are you sure you weren't on LSD?
Mate, I don't know what was going on, but like it was the most scared I've been in my life. I'm not joking. Like it was. Imagine you're
I'm
just
sorry
in
that's
this
a
room.
traumatic time for you, but
Get
we've
lost-
got to ask
lost
about
in
it.
a shower
We
curtain.
have to ask about
Have
the
you
other
ever
one,
closed the
so
door in a
we have
travel
to move
lodge
on.
and seen how dark it is?
The what?
It's fucking dark.
Okay.
That's real.
Let's get number one then.
Anyway, yeah, like Theo said, that one's real, so you can count that off.
Reverse
what-
psychology.
Which one do you
Reverse
want?
psychology,
Which
you will
one do you
not
want now?
The first one.
A, please.
So the town declares squirrels legal citizens after a local referendum.
Is it the town of Springfield?
No, it's Greystone, Vermont.
Ooh. So this could all be in America, in which case we have no.
This was in April of 2024. So
Oh, recently.
A year ago.
You say Greystone.
Greystone, Vermont.
Hey, is that a squirrel park?
Do they have local school? Are they grey or red?
Right. In a move that left legal scholars baffled and residents either delighted or furious, the small town of Greystone, Vermont has officially declared squirrels as naturalised citizens following a narrowly passed local referendum.
Were they grey or white? Grey or red squirrels?
It doesn't say.
Well, it should do because it's very important.
You've been rumbled. Fake.
Where do you want me? What, like, it doesn't say.
Because there's a
anything.
real shortage of red squirrels, Tom.
They would
Yeah,
say
Greystone was actually.
it would specify what kind of squirrel.
Yeah, it would.
always.
If it was red squirrels, that'd be
Always
more
would
believable.
specify that,
Because if there's red, it'd be more believable.
Surely it
They are
would,
natural citizens.
sorry,
of
surely it
America.
would be both.
Oh, what's wrong? You're trying to
Oh,
defend it.
you don't know your squirrel law,
You
do
don't know
you?
Yeah.
squirrels, do you, mate?
That's true. Actually.
Clearly don't
Grey
know
squirrels
squirrels.
kill the red squirrels.
grey what?
they've-
Bites.
Yeah,
Say
they've-
squirrel.
Grey squirrels.
Massachusetts.
Squirrels.
Say it again.
Grey skittles.
Say squirrels in Massachusetts
Squirrels.
together.
Massachusetts. Was it? Oh, fuck, who cares?
I'm actually. It doesn't
You know about
say.
obviously the famous squirrel war?
Oh no! The Squirrel War.
Is your tongue like too
Squirrel
small?
War. Professor Quirrell.
There's a squirrel. Famous squirrel roar.
Roar.
Fuck a
So you think that's the fake
Yeah, that's a
one?
lot of shit.
squirrel
Do
war.
you even want to hear
That is hard.
You say squirrel war.
Squirrel war.
It's hard though. It's
Squirrel
hard.
war.
Squirrel war.
I think his tongue's too small.
So Lewis has decided that one's fake. So do you want to hear the third one?
Yeah, please, because he actually doesn't get many right.
It's weird. You can't tell us it's a
The
red.
man legally changed his name to Salmon to win free sushi
How's
for
it
a
spelled?
year.
As I think it is.
SALMON.
So yeah, okay. So SALMON.
How else
Salmon.
would you spell salmon? SAMON.
SAMMON.
This
Salmon.
was in March of 2021 in
Where?
Taiwan.
SARUME.
Why would that get him free sushi?
So in Taiwan, a restaurant chain offered a promotion. If your legal name included the Chinese characters for salmon,
Why are they speaking
says
Chinese?
here, you would get free sushi, not just for yourself,
Japanese.
but for your entire table.
They don't speak Mandarin.
Yeah, why
was the
why are they
chain?
asking for
Why are they talking about Mandarin in Taiwan?
Sushi's Japanese, not Chinese.
In response, more than 200 people rushed to legally change their names to include salmon, creating what the media were dubbing salmon chaos.
No fucking way.
Load of shit that.
So two fake
So
ones
they
then, in
can't-
your
well,
idea.
well, only one's fake.
Oh, we're guessing the fake one, aren't we?
Yeah, mate, we've done this for like 14 episodes. No! Yeah, what did he say? What did it all say? Did it all say A?
He'd already decided he's fake.
So what are they again? Squirrel war.
The squirrels are legal citizens now in Vermont.
Squirrels
But you
legal
can't tell us
citizens.
if they're red or grey, so I think that's fake.
People,
Good point, actually.
people,
You would know. Because they're very different.
Yeah, they are.
people change their name to salmon to get free sushi.
Yeah.
Definitely true.
And someone swallowed humpback whale.
I think it's the squirrel war.
You know
Lock
what?
it in?
You know what? It could be. But
it
why was he
be-
so confident when he said, "Oh, well, you know that one's real. Let's move on."
Was it Marcus Rashford?
No, he's trying to double bluff.
All right, well, go on, genius.
Yeah.
A.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Locking in?
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Ah.
We've locked in now.
well, we've locked it. You can't do that after he says okay.
No, end of it. Locked in.
Thank you.
So we're voting on the squirrels.
Right. So the whale
He's far too confident.
was true.
Told
Yeah,
you.
he's won.
Beast mode, mate.
The
Like it hurt.
salmon was fake, and the squirrels are true.
I knew it was a salmon one all along. I knew it.
I told you we should have changed it.
I said the salmon one personally.
You didn't really contribute much though, Ruth.
Why are you blaming me?
I don't know.
You led the conversation saying A.
Yeah. But you should know not
In
to listen to
hindsight,
him.
the obvious answer was the salmon one.
Do you reckon?
Well, yeah, I don't think they speak Mandarin in Taiwan.
But I said that. I said that. Why would they?
I don't know.
When they
He
speak,
said it said sushi, which is a Japanese cuisine, and then they said they changed their name to Chinese version of salmon.
So why didn't you say
in
that one?
Taiwan.
I did actually say that,
in
but
Taiwan.
We didn't really
Was
look
it in
too much
Taiwan?
into it in the end.
I actually did say that. That's on VAR, mate. Japanese cuisine in China doesn't make
Did you
sense.
say looking back it was stupid?
Yeah, of
I'd
course,
say
mate.
it's
You
another
could say
problem.
like Japanese cuisine in England doesn't make sense.
We also get told off in the comments for
Yeah,
being
that's-
shit at this.
Oh, beast mode. Mate. Yeah, we are shit at it.
I don't
Yeah,
know why
you are
though.
pretty shit. So would you?
Quite hard. Odds are stacked against us.
Yeah, true.
Are they though?
Yeah.
But you're now looking back and saying that was easy to spot now. No.
But we just listened to Lewis.
So they are actually citizens in the town, the squirrels.
Are they red or grey?
Apparently.
That's mental.
How can he be a citizen?
Exactly.
I just read the.
They have
article.
little citizen cards.
Yeah.
Little
They're
squirrel
passports.
citizen cards.
Passports.
They can,
No,
they
they have like
can they go on the bus?
no, they've got briefcases, little briefcases.
Oh, with like monocles and stuff, and then the top hat.
Do you know squirrels remember your face? So if you wrong it, it'll like look out.
So
for
are
you.
you going? So will you say you were stupid not to pick the salmon one?
I feel like looking back, a Japanese restaurant
Can you tell us one
in
more time?
China is just
Do you think that's stupid? Do you think that was stupid of you to miss that as well?
He's up to something.
No, I don't, because I think you're lying. Because I think it was the squirrel one still, and we are correct.
No, you know, I was just asking. I wanted you to admit you're thick.
double check. The fake one actually was the salmon one.
Yes.
Okay, he's not doing like a triple bluff and then.
Well, I think there's only
Fuck, man, we lost.
There's only way to sign out, isn't there? And that's the only way to sign out is Marcus Rashford signing out.
Goodbye, everyone.